Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for what you've already contributed to our third module, narrative writing. I've loved hearing about your different experiences with narrative writing, your views of the connection between reading and writing, the idea of being an insider. I think some great perspective that was offered was the difference between being an insider at their primary level versus the intermediate and then the secondary level with students. How building the students' trust as they get older becomes a little bit more of the forefront or the focus. Whereas when they are younger, we have that trust typically. But I always think that building trust in an environment, especially in a writing environment, is so important, especially when our writing can be so personal, like the topics that we're bringing up now. I've loved reading your ideas for your topics for the memoir, so I look forward to reading those drafts. Just a reminder, as you are completing week 2, you are finishing up your lesson plan, actually teaching that lesson to either one student or a small group of students, or a whole group, whatever fits best for your schedule, because I know we're all doing different things right now. I know that some of you are virtual, and that's fine as well. At the end of the lesson or at the end of the module, you will turn in your lesson, and that will also include your draft of your memoir, which by no means need to be perfected at this point, just needs to be a draft and then a student sample as well, because we will be using those in module 4 as we revise. Another great topic of conversation was the idea of the importance of drafting and then going back to revise. And I think that's extremely important, especially in narrative writing. I think sometimes with informational writing, we have to set up our structure a little bit more, give more examples and organization to how we are organizing our ideas. With narrative writing, we can generate conversations about zooming into our tiny topic, use mentor text for the idea of an effective lead, but then, sorry, internet glitch for a second there. So I was saying it's important the idea of giving a little bit structure more for informational, but with narrative, we can give a few ideas and focuses for maybe an effective lead or maybe just the idea of zooming in on a moment, etc. But really what we want is our students to just get their ideas on paper, just like that beaver story. Let's get it all down. Let's write our draft, and then we can go back in the revision process and really make any changes that are necessary. So again, at the end of this week, when you're finished that lesson, your model just needs to be whatever you're modeling for your students. And your student sample by no means needs to be perfect. It's just the idea of, okay, they try to get their ideas down in a narrative structure. And this is what we're working with as we move into module 4. Just some reminders, we will, of course, have our VoiceThread interactive lecture for week 2 and some module 3 discussions. Just as you are looking, the readings for this week continue to be the same. So you've already completed those. Those tied in a lot to the content for week 1, and they'll tie into week 2 as well. The VoiceThread, again, your initial post by Wednesday, follow-ups by Friday. Make sure that your discussion posts, your initial posts are by Friday, follow-ups by Wednesday. So for at this point, because today's Saturday, so yesterday was Friday of the first week, you should have already posted in discussion 3.1 and 3.2. So just checking off all of those things, and look forward to the work that you all are doing this upcoming week. Thank you. Oh, and I will see you Tuesday at 6 o'clock for our synchronous meet if you can make it. Thanks. Bye.